Hi guys, Miss Main here with today's story. It's a National Geographic kids books and it's all about trains. A nonfiction true story about trains. Lots of good information. If you would like to take the AR quiz number, it's 143627 and it is a 2.8. All right, let's learn something about some trains. Have you guys ever been on a train? Table of contents. Goodness, I can't turn the page. Lots of trains. Steam trains, freight trains, circus train, cold train, grain trains, coal train, people on the go train. What kind of car doesn't have a steering wheel? A train car. All aboard. Have you been on a steam train ride? Did you hear the wheels clickety clack on the track? Did you hear the woo woo whistle or the ding 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 bell ring at the train crossing? I'm Gary, and this is my train. I am the engineer. Train talk. An engineer is a person who drives the train. Full steam ahead. Steam trains have noisy moving parts. Heat from burning coal or oil turns water into steam. The steam moves the pistons. The pistons move the rods. The rods turn the wheels and move the train on the track. And these are the rods. They move and the wheels spin. Trains have special wheels that roll on tracks. Most train tracks are made of steel rails and wood ties. The rails are nailed to the ties. So here are the steel rails and here are the wood ties. Cars cannot drive on rails. Trains follow tracks over valleys. They roll on tracks through mountains. A new America. About 150 years ago, Chinese and Irish people helped build the train tracks. They became the new Americans. When the tracks were done, they stretched across America. More people moved west. Towns were built along the rail tracks. Banks and stores were built. Trains brought them money and gold. What do you call a train with a cold? A choo-choo train. A choo-choo train. Get it? A cold? Robbers wanted to steal the money and gold. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were robbers. They robbed trains with their gang. Then they rode off on their horses. They split the loot at the hideout, the hole in the wall. Many trains got held up by robbers. Train talk: loot is stolen money or gold. These were the bad guys. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, the robbers. 6 cool things about trains. Number 1, some bullet trains float magnetically above the rails. Fact number 2, the Fairy Queen in India is one of the oldest running steam trains. Fact number 3, people who love trains are called rail fans. They take vacations to go train spotting. Fact number 4, the longest train tunnel in the world is 35 miles long. It goes through the Alps mountains. It will open in 2017. Fact number 5, many train stations are called Union Station. These are stations used by different train lines. And fact number 6, a puppy was found on a mail car in 1888. The mailman named him Oni. He rode the mail train and became their lucky charm. Train tricks. What happens when the train reaches the end of the track? Tracks in a rail yard lead to a turntable. The locomotive rolls onto the turntable. Whirl. The turntable turns. The locomotive rolls off in a new direction. Train talk. A turntable. A piece of train track that can be turned. Turn it around. A turntable is a cool train invention. Here are more cool inventions. People thought of ways to ride train tracks even without the trains. Look at some of these inventions. A mule-drawn train car. A hand car. You pump this thing up and down and it moves the wheels. What do mom trains say to kid trains at mealtime? Chew, chew. Chew your food. Chew, chew. Passenger trains. Now there are train tracks all over the world. People take trains to get to work. They take train ride vacations too. The Maharaj Express is a train in India. It is called a palace on wheels. It was built for royalty. People take vacations on this train. It is a nice, slow ride through the country. So built for royalty means built for like kings and queens. Want a faster ride? Bullet trains are fast like bullets. These trains go more than 275 miles an hour. Bullet trains run on train tracks. Some bullet trains are pulled by locomotives. Some have motors for each car. Bullet trains are passenger trains for people to get there fast. Bullet trains are electric. They have pantographs on top of some of the cars. Wires overhead pass electricity to the pantographs. So these are the wires that they use, the magnets. Train talk. A pantograph is metal arms on the train's roof that catch electricity. Electricity comes from coal, the same coal that powers steam engines. And the joke on this page, what do you call a train that likes to dance? A tutu train. Freight trains. Freight trains carry stuff like sneakers and cell phones. The longest freight trains are 2 miles long. These trains have diesel locomotives. The locomotives in the front pull. The locomotives in the back push. Most of the stuff in your house rode on a train at one time. So a diesel. Say diesel locomotive. When trains roll past, railmen stand aside and watch. Next time a train passes you, wave hi to the mighty train rolling clickety-clack down the track. Engineer, lute, pantograph, turntable. Hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about trains. See you tomorrow for tomorrow's story. Bye, guys.